Teague is making headlines with a bold prediction about Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid. As the new NBA season approaches, the question of Embiid's future is once again under the spotlight. The reigning 2023 MVP is recovering from a torn meniscus, adding yet another chapter to his long history of injuries. And according to Teague, the 31-year-old big man may have only 3 years left in his career. Embiid's battle with injuries began even before he stepped on an NBA court. A stress fracture in his right foot delayed his debut by 2 seasons. Since then, the list has only grown: multiple meniscus tears in his left knee, surgeries, a left orbital fracture, a right orbital fracture, a sprained left shoulder, and even a torn ligament in his left hand. Over his career, Embiid has missed close to 400 games since being drafted in 2016. Recent reports paint an even bleaker picture. Sources say his knee is in worse shape than initially thought, and he won't be ready for training camp. One insider even claimed the Sixers regret giving him an extension in 2024. On his Club 520 podcast, Teague didn't sugarcoat his thoughts. "It ain't matter. Just get your chicken, brother. He done after these 3 years for sure," he said. The panel agreed, and soon the conversation shifted to Embiid's Hall of Fame chances. At first, Teague said yes, pointing to his MVP award. But after remembering just how many seasons Embiid has missed, he changed his stance, saying, "He might not make the Hall of Fame, bro." Teague isn't alone in this assessment. Former NBA big man Kendrick Perkins echoed the concerns on the Road Trippin' podcast. Perkins argued that Embiid's prime isn't like most players' primes, comparing him to former Suns and Knicks star Amar'e Stoudemire, an incredible talent whose career was cut short by injuries. Perkins questioned whether Embiid has more than a 2 or 3 year window left at an elite level. The reality is hard to ignore. Even if Embiid returns and plays well, his prime years may already be behind him. When comparing him to Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's the same age, the physical difference is striking. Giannis looks nearly a decade younger in terms of wear and tear. Being a dominant big man in today's NBA requires a brutal mix of power, speed, and shooting range. For Embiid, years of carrying a struggling Sixers team and dealing with questionable coaching have taken a heavy toll. It's a sad reality for one of the game's most gifted players. In another timeline, Joel Embiid might already have multiple championships and be coasting toward retirement on his own terms. Instead, his future now feels uncertain. If Teague and Perkins are right, the clock is ticking on Embiid's career. Fans may need to cherish the next few seasons, because they could be his last at the top.